Welcome back to another episode of Health Hacks, my final episode in the series this month of sharing quotes to live by with you. And today's quote is the fact that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And it was Winston Churchill who said that. And it is so true. It is what we teach in our trainings, particularly in regard to failure, because a lot of people have fear of failure, feel, perfectionism running in them and fear of making a mistake, et cetera, et cetera. And when we shift that mindset to the fact that failure is feedback, that's a powerful reframe because it allows us to then go, well, that didn't work. What if this does? What if I try something differently? And we constantly grow and learn as a result of what didn't work, aka failure, and that gets us along the path to finally figuring it out. Let's face it, if the Wright brothers had failed and thrown their arms up and given up when their first plane didn't fly in the air, then we wouldn't travel by airplane now. There's all inventions. They just weren't invented boom like that. There was errors made along the way and learning from those errors that got us the result that worked. And even over time, those have been improved. Just look at the telephone, right? Look what it used to be on, party lines, et cetera, to home phones and rotary phones. And then we went to home phones that were push button. And then we went to cell phones that were just a plain old cell phone, and then it became a flip phone, and those were cool, and then it became a smartphone, right? So all of those things, as we go through life, what did work at some point has been improved upon. And so on that note, success is also temporary. BlackBerry. I used to have a BlackBerry, and who has a BlackBerry these days? Nobody, right? They were the height of the market of technology back in the day, and now I don't even know if they exist. Right? So success can be temporary. And the other thing about success is that success is dependent on your definition of success. And your definition is personal to you. It doesn't have to be what society says success is. Often people think, well, success is having a lot of money and the big house and the beautiful cars and all of that. Is it really? I love the house that I live in. I love the car that I drive. Even if I won the lottery that I don't buy tickets for, I wouldn't move. I wouldn't buy a better car. I might travel more, right? And for me, success is time freedom and having the ability to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's far more important to me. So what is your definition of success? And then remember that success is temporary because that's your definition right now. And as you grow and change as you go through life, your definition of success can change as well. Your benchmarks for success can change. And that's great because you are growing and changing. And we always want to be growing and changing. That's why we're here on earth. And we're either, I love that other saying, that you're either growing or you're dying, right? And we don't want to be dying. So let's stay in that growing path. And as a result, our benchmarks change. So coming back to the quote, success is not final. It's temporary. It changes. Failure is not fatal. No, you're not going to die from failing to accomplish something the first time, even the second or third time. Look at it as feedback, adjust, learn from what didn't work, and keep going. And that's what it's all about. It's the courage to continue that counts, to build that resiliency muscle, to not give up, to not have this belief that I'm not good enough. Cancel, and instead to keep applying your learning and keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. And that's what I really love about this quote. It's about building our resiliency and recognizing that we can keep going because your next breakthrough is literally just around the corner. So where in your life do you need to dig deep and find the courage to keep going? Don't quit. That is the true cause of failure, is quitting.